No, said.
Hey, Robin.
But yeah,
We're just waiting for just a couple more minutes to start, but thank you everyone for joining.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hi, Paola.
Hold on, can you try it again, Robin? I just want to hear the audio.
Hi, Paola.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, thank you. I'm here. Good
Good evening.
afternoon. I cannot hear the audio.
I think we are unmuted.
No, can you hear us now?
Yes, thank you.
It's because that's the.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the monthly meeting of the License Community meeting for CB12. My name is Isidro Medina. I'm the chair of this committee. Let's go with a formal introduction of the committee members, followed by PV. And I
How you
understand
doing,
that.
Sid?
Hey, Rob. So, Simari, use the front, please.
So my name is Simari Hernandez. I'm the vice chair for licensing. Looking forward to hearing the short list of applicants today or tonight. Happy to be here, and this is my second or third year serving on licensing.
Thank you so much, Simari. Carl,
Licensing Committee member, Carl Onebu. Thank you.
thank you so much. Joel.
Hey, everyone. Good evening. My name is Joel Abreu. I'm part of the licensing committee and also the chair of business development. Looking forward to today's agenda.
Thank you so much. Soraya, now give you the opportunity to let the folks know in case they need translation services that you'll be there to translate if they have any needs. So please proceed.
Sure, thank you. Buenas tardes, soy la intérprete en español de esta reunión. Para los que necesiten interpretación, traducción, por favor levanten la mano cuando les toque su turno y los atenderé. Gracias.
Thank you so much, Soraya. Let's now proceed to introduce 34 Precinct Officer Navarrete. You have the floor.
He had to step away, but he is here. He has no objection.
Okay. So Officer Navarrete has indicated for the record that he has no objection for 34 Precinct on the agenda items that we're going to introduce. Do we have anyone from the 33rd Precinct? No.
No, there is someone.
Do I have Emily Walter there in presence for 33rd Precinct? If so, please introduce yourself.
Welcome.
We can't hear you, Emily. You're on mute.
Emily, please mute yourself.
Thank you. I hope this is working now.
Yes.
I'm Emily Balter.
If I can, go find handcuff keys. He has it.
At the Met, and thank you for having me at this meeting.
Christian,
Thank
thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Emily. Let's introduce the 33rd Precinct. Christian, please introduce yourself.
My name is Lieutenant Vincent Caprino. I'm actually filling in for Captain Hernandez tonight.
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Lieutenant Vincent Caprino.
Thank you.
Welcome on board. Robin, if you're so kind, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Robin Cruz. I'm part of the licensing committee. Welcome on board.
Thanks, Rob. So let's proceed with the agenda. If all is well. Simari, please proceed.
So we'll move with our first renewal on-premise liquor license. So agenda item number 1, Café Matias Inc., doing business as Havana Tacos, located at 210-220 Nagle Avenue at the corner of Academy Street. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Do we have any representatives to represent Café Matias?
¿Hay representante para Café Matías? I guess not.
That's what I thought it was.
So we have no representative, no owners in presence. The application is complete. They submit all the paperwork. We're going to do as we always do, which is to recommend the stipulations, which are going to be 1, the donation sign, and also a phone number to be displayed at the establishment in case there are any problems with our neighbors that they can contact the merchant to make sure that that problem doesn't go beyond that. On that note,
Is there any way we can get that info? Even when we do the result is positive, to get that out to them.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely send like the follow-up.
A follow-up email so they know
To them.
and are aware.
all right. So on that note, with 2 steps in place, let's go through the voting procedure.
Isidro, how do you vote?
Yes.
Chair. So I vote yes, and, Joel,
Yes.
Carl?
Yeah.
And Robin? Sorry, Robin.
Yes.
So that's 5 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions. Chair, the recommendation is, it passes.
Thank you so much, Marie. So let's proceed to the next one.
So we'll move on to our next one. And again, this is recommendation for the general board later this month. So feel free to come there and sign up for a public session if you'd like to speak on behalf of your applicant. So move on to a renewal of catering establishment license, agenda item number 2, the Metropolitan Museum of Art and Bon Appetit Management Co. doing business as Trade Cafe, located at 99 Margaret Corbin Drive, Fort Tryon Park. And is there a representative present for the establishment? If so, say your name and relation for the minutes, please. I think that was you, Emily, but you're on mute still, sorry.
I'm so sorry, I don't use Zoom. I'm Emily Balter. I am Assistant General Counsel at the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Thank you.
Welcome on board. So this is a renewal for catering license from the Met. They have come here many years. And Emily, are you the rep, the attorney, or the owner?
I am the owner. I'm in-house counsel, so
So this is a seasonal license, correct?
no, this is for our catering license, which runs for a 2-year period.
Excellent.
Thank you. I know it is, we had also submitted our seasonal license last week, which was granted, so I appreciate that, or last
Nice.
month.
And how's business there?
It's going well. We're happy to have opened this season, and we'll continue throughout the summer.
Very well. This is within the purview of 34 precinct, Officer Navarrete. If you're there, please let us know what is the stand of the 34 precinct.
So I think he did a blanket, no objection to anything on the agenda. So let's,
No objection. All right, that was from like 35 seconds ago.
it's
It's all right.
can't-
It's all right. It's forgiven.
So there's no objection by 34 precinct, obviously.
Accepted.
And
I think that's the two steps.
it's a complete application, the posted or
Yeah.
public sign.
Yeah.
The last time that came to this board, there was no objection. And that was back in June 28 of 2022. So based on that, I recommend that we go to straight vote with 2 steps.
I just have a quick question. Is that the Bonifant or no, or is that the actual museum? Emily?
This is for the cloisters, the catering
Oh,
license.
itself.
for the cloisters,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
Sorry, just a.
yeah, the little cafe.
Mhm,
See
mhm.
like. Like.
Very well. So 2 steps in place.
Yeah.
Let's proceed to a vote.
Which up?
The good news sign, thank you, Paul. And the phone number.
So just remember that, Emily, good neighbor sign and a phone number.
You can get the good neighbor sign, Emily, from our staff here at CB12. So please send them an email. They will send you an attachment for the good neighbor sign. And I know that you don't have like a large crowd there, but just in case, we would like to be consistent with our merchants that we request them all to have these 2 steps in place and a phone number of someone in charge in case if there are any particular issues that they reach out to someone and the problem be rectified right there and then. So we now go further up to PD or 911.
Absolutely, and thank you for your patience. I am in the process of identifying the right person to provide the phone number for. As you can imagine, we get lots of phone calls, so we want to make sure it's going to the right place.
Very well. On that note, if there are no questions, I recommend that we vote.
Okay. Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Joel?
Yes.
Carl?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 5 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions. Chair, the recommendation passes.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So
Thank
now
you very
we-
much.
Congratulations. Enjoy the summer. We hope that you do well.
Thank you. We hope to see you there.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll move on to our last agenda item. It's a new license for a new on-premise liquor license and temporary retail permit. Agenda item number 3, La Terre Bar and Restaurant Corp., located at 2228 Amsterdam Avenue between West 171st Street and West 170th Street. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Yes, Ben Sharav, Sharav, attorney for the establishment.
Welcome on board. So the applicant submitted a complete application along with a copy of the menu, a copy of the floor plan. And I'm just checking to see if there is a picture of
Yes, that's fine.
so the very end for the public knowledge, correct?
Mhm.
Is it-
Yeah.
So that constitutes a complete application. What type of meal are you going to be serving here?
What type what?
Food,
It's Spanish, Latin American fusion, I guess.
Latin American fusion, okay. And who will be the person that is going to be handling the alcohol?
The owner, Gustavo Puello, he's hands-on already.
So he's the owner. What type of experience has he had dealing with alcohol? Has he worked in some other places in the neighborhood or any other areas within the city?
He's worked in some other, he hasn't owned or had a license, but he's worked in other restaurants and bars that do.
And these places have been like within the neighborhood? Because we ask these questions to make sure that the operator that comes to the community knows the community well, knows what our problems are. And we ask this question to make sure that they know the community well. And we ask what benefit they'll bring to the community.
Yeah, he knows, he lives in the East Bronx, and I'm not that far away from. So he's basically a local. I mean, the establishment has been there before. He's taking over from another operator buying the place, so it's going to be a similar type of operation. It's open been there during the day. It's basically a restaurant. At weekend, evening, it'll be more of
So
atmosphere, but it's good food and it's got tables and.
And so Gustavo will be the one dealing with alcohol, so he will have the license and the training.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I see that based on the rendering, that at least one of the bathroom will be accessible. Is that the case?
I mean, it's not a new construction, so it's, whatever, they haven't been to redo the bathrooms. I think they're both, one of them is slightly larger than the other.
What about the
There's no
front?
step or anything, right?
Right, the front, does it have like any steps?
The front is accessible. I actually took some pictures of it. I think there was let me see.
I just saw the picture of it that you submitted.
Yeah.
And it does look like it's accessible.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
took a
little
picture.
round,
So,
Mhm.
como para entrar al
Mhm.
sitio, pero para el
Yeah,
baño,
that's one of the
there's no
pictures that he
step.
submitted.
Cool.
and they have one big table in the back that you could wheelchair on. The other tables are smaller with the stool type.
Excellent, and I see that the capacity is 54 or around 50 something,
Like 50.
50. And the hours of operations, you were requesting to close at 10 p.m. from Mondays 11 p.m. Mondays through Thursdays, and then Fridays, Saturday and Saturday until 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Yeah, and they'll have a security guard and the late hours.
So what are the hours again?
So Mondays through Thursdays until 11 p.m. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until 4 a.m.
Yeah.
This is a residential area, very close, I believe, to the
Right
precinct.
under,
To the precinct, yeah, to the
And red.
33rd.
So let's go to the precinct to see if they have any issues. So we have the 33rd precinct. Can you please tell us, officer, what is the opinion of the 33rd precinct in reference to this application for a new on-premise liquor license at 2228 Amsterdam Avenue between 170th and 171st?
I have no objections at this time.
So the 33rd has indicated no objection. So this building, I think it has 5 or 6 stories.
Mhm.
Yeah. Right on top of it.
But officer, sorry. Are you familiar with this place? Officer Hernandez,
I think it's Lieutenant.
Lieutenant
Caprino.
Hernandez, are you familiar with this place? This location?
I've actually never had any dealings with the location.
And, but nonetheless, you are aware, you believe, is your opinion that there is no problem with that, correct?
Yeah, we've had no issues with the establishment.
All right. Thank you.
What will be the opinion of the committee as far as like having these hours for a new applicant in this establishment and before and
Usually the hours are a bit too, a bit too extensive for a very new
Yeah.
thing. Perhaps we can begin with more limited hours and then expand it if no problems arise in the course of time.
Yeah, that's usually been our trend, right? Especially for new applicants.
Although,
We usually give them and extend them to maybe 2 or 3 perhaps. And then after, when they come for their renewal, they can do a change of operations
Right.
and extend their hours,
Yeah.
especially because it's a residential area.
right. And based on the food itself, this is going to be mostly like
Like the American.
fast food, and then like a night is going to turn into a lunch on the weekends. That's my perception. Maybe I'm wrong. Please.
yeah, I was just gonna say, as far as the neighbor, I guess you've been there. Across the street is all
The
it's
park,
empty.
yeah.
It's a-
Mhm.
I know the
there.
place, yeah, I know the
Yeah.
place.
Hybrid, yeah.
We know the area very well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, we tend to know the community inside out.
Yeah. I
Um,
think the recommendation just stems from, like Joel stated, like historically, we've made that suggestion for like new applicants, like just to prove that they're a great merchant or establishment or operator in the area. And then once they come for the renewal, we can probably work on extending the hours.
So in a year, or they could do ask for it in less than a year if everything's going.
You can come within, I say, 6 months of operation. We just want to make sure that the residents are also
Okay with it.
okay with it. If there are no residential
Noise complaint.
noise complaints, will be most likely to entertain
Right.
this request.
Extending.
But it's usually for a place that we know that it has residents on top or nearby. We tend to be a little bit more careful because we also have to respond to our residents as well.
Yeah.
And I think that closing at maybe 3 maximum.
3 means-
It's very
3 a.m.
generous, it's very generous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say two.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
if
very
let's have a
generous.
conversation
Yeah.
between us here.
2 is probably more appropriate.
I agree with Carl here. Yeah, 2 is probably more appropriate, then we can extend them maybe to 4.
So look, even if you want to go 3, it won't happen. So I'm more than happy to obviously be in agreement with our committee members because we tend to be very cohesive and unified in what we do as a committee. So on that note, I think that we should recommend closure 2 a.m. And the merchant can come back in the future, 6 months from now, to come back to the committee board and perhaps request to stay open until 4 a.m.
Yeah, keep in mind, this is just a recommendation. You can opt to deny it and go with and proceed to a vote with the current application that you have. But as the committee, we are suggesting that you adapt the application to 2 a.m. on the weekends. Do you accept it?
Could we do at 3 a.m. on Friday or Saturday and do 2 a.m. Sunday or whatever?
I would entertain.
I would,
Okay, so.
I'll do maybe on a Friday and Saturday, 3.
Okay.
And then on the Sunday, 2
All
a.m.
right, so it's.
All
What
right,
do you guys think?
so we tap alcohol. So Fridays and Saturdays, right? Until 3 a.m. And that's good because
Yeah. Just because it is
Monday.
across from the.
Yeah.
So see, it actually worked out. So 3 a.m., right? Fridays and Saturdays. And then on Sunday, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
The rest of the days are 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So we're going to request 3 steps for the merchant to comply with, and that'll be one, to post a good neighbor sign, and you can get this from our office here. You can
Yeah.
send them a note, a good neighbor sign.
Yeah.
So please send them a note requesting the good neighbor sign is something that should be posted in front of the establishment to practically asking the patrons not to stay hanging around the establishment for too long and to lower noise level.
Mhm.
So you're gonna get that notice. It's going to be 8.5 by 12,
Mhm.
12 or 11
I think it's
12.
Is it 12?
8.5 by 12.
by 12. It's something like this. You post it on the window, and that's going to help out. And also, we are going to request that you have a phone number of someone in charge, be it a manager, employee, in case there are any problems that that person can be reached and hopefully rectify any problems that might arise, right?
Mhm.
And lastly, and this is only my recommendation, I'm open also for
Yeah.
more. We're going to request a purchase of a sound limiter.
Proof.
Proof of purchase of sound limiter. And even if the place is not open, we would like for you to send us a copy that you actually purchased the
Yeah.
sound limiter. Send that to the community board, no later than Friday,
24th,
the 21st,
the 24th.
24th?
Send the,
Yeah, for me.
to the community,
Okay. After the, is the meeting the 20th?
Actually, so, no,
Or
this is,
is the meeting the
yes. So it'll be the
20th?
24th.
I'll check now.
Yeah.
So the 24th,
Yeah, my bad.
by,
No, I was thinking about Memorial Day.
Hmm.
by 24th of this month.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, no.
so, you can buy it, I don't know, Amazon,
Yeah.
and just send us a proof that you actually purchased it. And that you will install that once the establishment
Yeah.
opens.
Mhm.
Now, it should be sent in and received by the date that we have agreed on. And if we do not receive that proof of purchase, I'm going to request the board to vote against this application, and we have done that very consistently. So please don't forget, because sometimes the merchant thinks like everything is okay, but if the receipt is not received by such date, it's going to be a negative resolution.
Yeah.
We overturned our recommendation goes to the general board.
Yeah.
And then they vote on it. We recommend yes or no, but we do not get the receipt. Our recommendation is turned into an objection to the application.
Yeah.
All right, so
So I'm gonna send that to, who I sent the application.
Yes.
And CB 12 and
Paola,
Payouts
Yeah,
and
the general.
EB Smith. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And it's by the May 24th at 5 p.m., before 5 p.m. Sorry. Just to like.
Yeah. So again, the good neighbor sign, you can get it from the office. The phone number should be something that should be posted by you, because we don't have that data who's going to be putting the phone number. And then proof of purchase, you send us to the office, and then we're going to vote as a general board meeting, which is the last Tuesday of the month. And community board, as you all know, will send that recommendation in a positive way to the SLA.
Right.
On that, yes, you have any question?
The SLA, the board meeting for this application is already
On May 28th.
made.
Yeah, the fourth Tuesday of the month.
This community board is the fourth Tuesday
Yeah.
of every month. And then at the end of the month, the chair will sign the resolution to the SLA stating that the community board doesn't object to this request.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, thank you.
On that note, with 3 steps in place, let's go to a vote.
I think the only thing I wanted to say, if you do come on the 28th and you want to speak, the only time you're allowed to speak is if you sign up for a public session. So just in case.
May 28th.
Yeah.
Board.
I mean, you don't have to come, but if you do, that's the way to speak during that day.
So that's on Adam Clayton Powell.
It's up here locally, on our website. I'll show you. Okay. So, thank you. So moving on to roll call for voting. Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
No.
And Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
Carl, how do you vote?
Yeah.
So it's 4 yeses, 1 no, 0 abstentions. Chair, the recommendation is passed.
So, congratulations. Please, let, the owner know that we have approved, conditionally this, request. And, any question, issues or assistance that he might need, please feel free and reach out to us. There are a lot of resources that we can help, so feel free and let him know that, we're here to assist.
All right,
So have a good night and thank you so
thank you
much.
very much.
Thank
On that note,
Do we have any old business?
for the minutes, who's going to be?
Oh, I'll do them. Yeah, that's how I was just taking the notes. So it's only 3 this time. Somebody else gotta do it.
I think for the first time ever, I might have the solutions ready this weekend. First time ever.
Okay, fine.
On that note, guys, there's a motion to adjourn.
I second it.
Motion.
Second.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
You have a good night.
Bye,
Thank you, Soraya.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Have a good
good
call.
night.